We're back once again. That time was not a game crash, but maybe an error on PlayStation Network's part? Something like that? I don't know. Anyway, we're back
Keep your eyes
at the camp.
Some say Ulfric desires to be king and nothing more. Have they not seen that his anger floats on a sea of tears?
Rarek says there's a shipment of coin traveling to Solitude.
Good job. I knew you'd come back with something for me. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them, and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Alright. Let's do it. Once again, pretty convenient that he had
Next Imperial I see is
scouts watching the road. But that is a smart move. And what is this? Liar's Retreat. I think that's a Forsworn hideout. Actually, I'm pretty sure that fort is too. That's a saber cat. And it was a saber cat. Alright. Seems like we can just go around this cliff here. There we go. Should be able to... Well, might have to circle around a little more. But it's no big deal. And actually, maybe you guys know more about this than me, but I was just thinking, do people stream VR games? They must, right? Are there channels or anything who are known for virtual reality games? And I ask just because where I work, we have a Vive, and usually I will stay for a little while after work so I can play
You must be all right
for a
if
short
you've got
time.
to complain.
And there's some really fun games on the Vive and the Oculus. Stuff like Space Pirate Trainer, Valves, The Lab.
Hey there. I was wondering if I'd run into you out here. The Reach is a beautiful but dangerous place, eh? One false step and you'll fall to your death. That is, if those Forsworn don't get you first. Have you seen those Briarheart men? That's some evil magic right there. What brings you? You have the look of purpose in your eyes.
There's an enemy wagon loaded with coin and weapons. We need to capture it.
Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that?
I blackmailed Rarek for the information.
That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered. But I have a plan. You got here just in time.
What's the plan?
First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate their position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little.
Ready. Let's go.
Good. There's a sentry patrolling the hill. We'll go in quiet and drop him with a combined arrow barrage. Fire on my word.
Okay, it is this way. What was this? Oh yeah, VR games. Anyway, I'm sure there are streamers and YouTubers and stuff who do that. Yeah, it's up there. No, that's not him. He's to the left more. Right there. I was looking at the tree. Oh, wow. Beat me to the punch.
When are we gonna see some action? It's not that bad.
Not your best?
Glad you're here.
Alright. Back to the camp.
Fight or die well.
Well done. I'll send men with a wagon to collect our prize.
Looks like I got a little
Weapons to
cut
use here.
of
Now
that
send
money
the
on
coin
there.
back to Vindhelm.
Reporting in.
You're going to Fort Sunguard. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this?
That fort is as good as ours.
Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you.
Alright. Another battle. Way over here? Okay. Guess we're going to Swindler's Den first. It seems like they should have taken this fort already. before they even set up their camp further inside the Reach. Did I hit him? Holy crap. One combo. That's unbelievable. I thought the giant was aggroed too. Alright. There's another dragon soul absorbed. Here's Gukar's monument. There's a little side quest that will take you there. Is that the fort on the hill? Probably is. I forgot I unlocked the second word of Whirlwind Sprint, which just takes you a little farther.
Nah!
Right, now let's switch to... go back to Fire Breath.
I'll water the ground with your blood.
Do your worst.
Have your head.
Try and make this quick.
Gotta try now. Pay for that. For the sons of Skyrim. That's all you've got.
Wow, what happened to that? Stormcloak. Bit of friendly fire there. Can I reach in from here? I sure
Like a
can.
bite of...
You can't win this.
I beg to differ.
Just die. I cannot.
Oh, that was a weird looking animation. I guess because I was kind of falling. Whoops. Just wanted to search because sometimes I think they can have amulets of Talos. And we're almost done here. That one bounced right off me. I think this guy's up here. Yeah, they actually keep spawning a lot of the time. Oh, he's got an arrow in his face. Alright. Let's report back. Nope, looks like we're going back to Windhelm. And now Solitude should be next. Well, we'll have a couple steps before the actual Battle of Solitude, but we are almost done. Just getting a drink of water there. Oh, and he's asleep. There he is, fading into existence.
Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim. Multitudes of our enemies are buried in an avalanche of pain and retribution, delivered by your hands. I shall call you Snowhammer now. You show great passion for battle, and compassion for those we fight for. You are becoming indispensable to our cause. We do what we do out of love for our brothers and sisters. Here, take this as a token of such love reciprocated.
Elven Shield. What's next?
You're needed in Yarmarch. There's much to be done.
Understood.
For Skyrim.
Yarmarch. Maybe I wasn't... Either I got the name wrong, or... there's a little bit more to be done than I thought. Oh, we do still need to take Morthal.
Companion.
Alright. I thought that Hjalmarch already supported the Stormcloaks. Although I suppose that doesn't mean that they can't be occupied by the Empire. Where am I going? This way. And I think after these Civil War quests, I might start the Dragonborn
I
DLC.
bet we have rabbits again. I'm getting
The
sick.
measure of a man is taken at the moment of his death. And know this for truth. The ghosts of many heroes walk among us.
Reporting for duty.
Need you to deliver some false orders to the Imperial Legate in Morthal. But first, we need to get our hands on some Imperial orders to make the forgeries. The inns at Dragonbridge and Rorikstead are frequent stops for Imperial runners. See if you can't convince one of those innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. What do you say?
Consider it done.
We all have faith in you.
Alright. Guess we'll just go back to Dragonbridge.
Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard.
He said that and putting up with a wife like mine.
You're a well-traveled sort. I can tell just looking at you.
Something different about you, I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
Seen any Imperial couriers lately?
I tend to keep my patrons' privacy.
Maybe some gold will help.
Well, if you insist. He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Seems like there's only a few rumors you can hear about through the innkeepers. Alright, let's see, I wonder if he's heading back here now. I don't want to fast travel because that will also move him. So I'm just gonna start heading in this direction. And hopefully we'll run into him. Can't tell if he's getting any closer. No, he's getting farther away. Oh, does he go back and forth? I bet he does. I'm not sure if I can catch him.
What?
Oh, now we're getting closer. Yeah, he's right here. Alright. That'll work. Back to Galmar. I should use a crossbow in one of these builds or playthroughs sometime. I've never used them much before.
Good work. Let's see what you got. They know more of our plans than I thought. Not good. Oh, what's this? Fort Snowhawk is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. Give me a moment while I make a few, corrections to these reports. There we go. Make sure those forged documents get to the legate in Morthal. They should give them the wrong idea, and us the advantage. Watch yourself out there.
Alright. This time heading to Morthal. And speaking of other playthroughs, there's still quite a bit actually left of this one, since I am doing Dragonborn and the main quest. But the one after this will be the Magicka only pure mage playthrough. Where I will only increase my Magicka when I level up, and I will only use magic for combat. Got all these perks just kind of sitting around. I don't really need. I've got everything I need in smithing, everything I need in one-handed, most of what I need in light armor. All I really need is this. And I think this will get me to the armor cap for sure. What else? Maybe I will put... What else is in here? Quick shot would be nice. But like I said, I don't really need any of that.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
I have important documents for you, sir.
Is that so? Lost your uniform along the way, did you, soldier?
Ditched it for this. Easier to sneak past the enemy.
I suppose it would be. Good thinking. Thank you, soldier. Let's take a look at these reports. I'm waiting on word about reinforcements for the fort. Good. They're on their way. We have some information on enemy troop movements. Excellent. Stormcloaked scouts are making it difficult to move around. It's good you made it here in one piece. Why don't you have yourself a drink at the moor side before you head back? All right then.
Some pretty nice looking armor. Not my favorite in the game, though. That would be the ebony armor. I don't like the ebony weapons, though. At least not the swords. I think my favorite weapons in this game are probably the glass weapons.
Good job. Ulfric was
I didn't
right
realize
about
how much
you.
gold you got
I'm
for
glad
doing
to
all
have you
this
with
stuff.
us.
Reporting in.
You are going to Fort Snowhawk. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this?
That fort is as good as ours.
Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you.
Alright, yet another battle to do. Let's just go to the apprentice stone. I'm pretty sure I can just walk into the fort and start fighting, and the rest of the Stormcloaks will show up. Nern right there. And another one. That's a bit of a weakness. That you can just walk into this fort. Surprise. I wish they would play some music during these battles. Kinda anticlimactic. Oh, I'm gonna save him for... Oh, here we go.
Water the ground with your blood. You call yourself
not like this.
%. Oh, and that's it. Oh, my sword went flying. Where'd he go? Well, anyway. Oh. Back to Windhelm one more time. And this time, Solitude should be next. or at least the lead up to Solitude.
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking March, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as we're able, we'll march on Solitude. You've become a true hero of Skyrim. I number you among my kin. You shall now be known as Stormblade. The love of the land and her people flows from your heart, even as death to her enemies flows from your hands. On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, take this token of our appreciation for your service.
What's next?
You've no time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering for our final assault on Solitude. I need you there. Report to our camp in Hoffinger.
Oh, I also got the Stormcloak officer armor. And this is indeed it. The Battle of Solitude. And I also got some Elven Gilded armor as a reward there.
I don't draw guard with you. You'd rather be plowing a field? Not me.
Feel free to make requests.
One lives for the things he is willing to die for.
Reporting in.
You're going to the fort. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperial.
Oh.
There. Watch yourselves out there.
Someone do something. Never should have come. I'll have your head.
I almost want to hit him with my mace there. Just the another soul. And I think that interrupted this conversation here.
Look, you're going to the fort. Meet the brother. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Follow this guy.
One more fort first.
Go tell the commander.
It's
Oh, that's right. It's way over here. Well, we'll get a little bit closer by fast traveling to Statue to Meridia. And this is actually where is it? Oh yeah, over there. I believe that is another word of elemental fury. Or I should say one of the words of elemental fury. Just want to discover that while I'm right here. Oh, looks like we can go this way. Yep, there we go. Let's use some frost breath this time. I never use frost breath. That wasn't a very accurate shot. That must have been strafing. Oh, someone else got him.
Damn you! Hawks on the Empire! Enough of this!
It's nothing.
Skyrim! This what you want, cuz? Die! Well, you still can.
Oh, that's going over his head.
Because
Because the Daedric bow and seems like the Dragonborn bow as well both have a very high projectile velocity. Oh, I can't resist this guy.
Sons of Skyrim.
And so the shot tends to lift up more than some other bows. And that is actually how arrows behave in reality. When you fire an arrow, it does rise up higher than you're aiming before it drops. Which is why you generally aim just below what you want to hit. At least at relatively close range. But unfortunately, Frost Breath can't actually freeze enemies. That is reserved for Ice Form. Oh, and that's it. But Frost Breath will slow them down. Oops, that was a Stormcloak. I think someone's running away again. I wonder if they just despawn. Kinda seems either that or he's getting attacked by a saber cat. Alright. Back to the camp. Oh, and here's the glass sword I mentioned earlier. I just really like the design. It's got that nice leaf-shaped blade where it kind of tapers in the middle and is a little bit wider near the tip and the guard.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
And hello to the viewer just tuning in. Thanks a lot for checking out the stream. Right now, we're just going through the Civil War quests in Skyrim.
Good job.
And we are almost done.
Ulfric was right about you. I'm glad to have you with us.
How can I help?
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
And here we go. The final battle. And obviously I have sided with the Stormcloaks for this playthrough. And really that's just for role-playing reasons, not because I particularly agree with them. But my character is Jaromir, who is a Nord. And the reason this playthrough is called the Ultimate Dragonborn Run is because my goal is to learn every dragon shout in the game. And I will be completing the Dragonborn and DLC and the main quest. And I've already finished Dawnguard. That was in the last stream. So if you would like to see that, catch up on what you missed, or see other playthroughs, you can find more recent things on Twitch as VODs, and older content you can find on YouTube. Just search Uncanny Stream.
Sacrifices and courage of our fellows, those who have fallen, those still bearing the shields to our right.
Elemental Fury.
Our enemy will know the fullness of our determination, the true depth of our anger, and the exalted righteousness of our cause. The gods are watching. The spirits of our ancestors are stirring, and men under suns yet to dawn will be transformed by what we do here today. Fear neither pain nor darkness, for Sovereign God awaits those who die with weapons in their hands and courage in their hearts. We now fight our way to Castle Dower, to cut the head off the Legion itself. And in that moment, the gods will look down and see Skyrim as she was meant to be, full of Nords who are mighty, powerful, and free. Yeah! Everyone, with me, for the sons and daughters of Skyrim!
Be careful.
And here we go. And if you are new here, this character uses light armor and obviously dual maces, as well as some archery. And really, that's pretty much it. I do have a smithing level of 100. And that is so that I could make these Dragonborn weapons and dragon scale armor. I think we want to just keep going here. As well as the Dragonborn bow. You can hear Ulfric also using his shouts. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, I think I need to break these, Oh yeah, we want to go this way anyway. Well, that was easy.
Secure the door.
Already done.
Stop.
Stop what? Taking Skyrim back from those who leave her to rot.
You're wrong, Ulfric. We need the Empire. Without it, Skyrim will assuredly fall to the Dominion.
You were there with us. You saw it. The day the Empire signed that damn treaty was the day the Empire died.
You're a damn fool.
Stand aside, woman. We've come for the General.
He has given up, but I have not.
Rika, go. You're free to leave.
I'm also free to stay and fight for what I believe in.
You're also free to die for it.
This is what you wanted? Shield brothers and sisters killing each other? Families torn apart? This is the
Damn
Skyrim.
it, woman. Stand aside.
That's not the Skyrim I want to live in.
Rika, you don't have to do this.
You've left me no choice. Talos, preserve us.
What was that?
Die, villain!
Enough! Enough.
This is it for you.
Any last words before I send you to oblivion?
You realize this is exactly what they wanted.
What who wanted?
The Thalmor. They stirred up trouble here. Forced us to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
Ah.
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not, but you certainly are the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
It makes us right.
And if I surrender?
The Empire I remember never surrendered.
That Empire is dead. And so are you.
So be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come, Galmar. Where's your sense of the dramatic moment?
By the gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one to do it.
Good point. Well, Dragonborn, what do you say? Do you want the honor?
That honor belongs to you.
As you wish. This moment, we three will be immortalized in song.
Good. It's done.
Well, I suppose some kind of speech is in order.
I'll go gather the men in the courtyard.
And Elisif?
His armor is actually unique. So if you want sort of a Roman legionnaire look for your character, this might be something you would want. But I don't need it because I've got this, and I use light armor.
I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, The men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? I wish to honor you, Dragonborn, and the truest of strongholds.
Of course, my lord.
Very good. Come, the people await us.
Ebony sword. Wow, he's in a hurry to give this speech.
And now, I present to you Ulfric Stormcloak, hero of the people, liberator, and High King of Skyrim.
I am indeed Ulfric Stormcloak, and at my side the man known as Stormblade, and the world knows as the Dragonborn. And indeed, there are many that call us heroes. But it is all of you who are the true heroes. It was you who fought a dying empire, who sunk its claws into our land, trying to drag us down with it. It was you who fought the Thalmor and their puppets who would have us deny our gods and our heritage. It was you who fought your kin who didn't understand our cause, who weren't willing to pay the price for our freedom. But more than that, it was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles, to return to our glory and traditions, to determine our own future. And it is for these reasons that I cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the moot declares that title should adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
And what about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Elisif? Will she put aside her personal hatred?
He turns around here,
and her
but she's
misplaced
standing
love
right
for
there.
the Emperor and his coin, so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we Nords who will determine Skyrim's future? Will she swear fealty to me, so all may know that
I feel like
we
she's
are
probably
at
supposed to
peace and a new
stand
day has dawned?
up here or
I
something.
do.
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. I will garrison armies here to ward off Imperial attempts to reclaim the city. And in due time, the Moot will meet and settle the claim to High King once and for all. There is much to do, and I need every able-bodied man and woman committed to rebuilding Skyrim. A great darkness is growing, and soon we will be called to fight it, on these shores or abroad. The Altmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire, but it has not defeated Skyrim!
How'd I do?
Not so bad. Nice touch about the High King.
Thank you. I thought so too.
It's a foregone conclusion, you know.
Oh, I know.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills. They'll continue to strike out at us whenever and wherever they can.
He's
I'm not afraid of the
moonwalking a little bit there.
In time,
I don't know if you
all
guys
give
could
up
see
and
that.
go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Aye.
And I know, actually,
And of course, we could
some
have
people
done it
speculate
without
that that's kind of what the next Elder
May the
Scrolls game
gods
will be
preserve
about.
us all.
you. Come, Galmar. We've still much work to do.
Or at least that the Thalmor will be the villains. Alright. So that is it for the Civil War quest line. Let's see what else we can do here. I think I might start Dragonborn. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to Solstheim. to do that, we need to go to Windhelm. Actually, the Windhelm stables will do. And while we travel, I am going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will be back momentarily. Alright, I am back. So, where we're heading now is the port of Windhelm. And actually, I'm pretty sure you can... Yeah, I know you can get there from inside the city, but no sense in doing that when we can just do this and avoid that going through a second loading screen. Yeah, you can get up right here. Right? There we go. All
Captain
right.
Gjallan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are. You're taking meat there.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
I'll pay you double your usual rate.
Well, a man's got to make a living after all. Fine. We'll cast off immediately.
Alright, and here we go. And for those of you who don't know, Solstheim is part of a different continent than Skyrim, that being Morrowind, which is of course the setting of the Elder Scrolls 3. And it's an island, Solstheim is, that is covered in ash,
here we are. This
thanks
is
to
Dragonborn.
the eruption
Can't
of
say
a
I'm all
volcano
that glad to see it
that they
again.
call the Red Mountain.
Good luck. Maybe you can
And I
figure out what's
believe that
going on
actually
around here.
occurs during Morrowind. Just like Skyrim makes several references to the Oblivion Crisis. Or at least several of the books and things make reference to the Oblivion Crisis. Which of course occurred during Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion.
So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander? State your intentions.
I'm looking for Mirok. Do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? Giallan, I will start.
Captain Giallan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's man.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even arrived.
Alright. So, let's see if anyone knows anything about this Mirok. Because, it was some time ago now
You think you have it?
that, we were attacked. I would think it was in Riverwood. Riverwood or Whiterun. Several cultists attacked us, claiming that Yaromir is not the true Dragonborn, and that someone named Mirok is. So...
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
Do you know someone called Mirok?
I don't think so. Though it sounds like a name I've heard before.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstein. What could that mean? Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods? If you've got something to sell, I'm willing to buy it. Why don't we see what kind of deal we can make?
Actually... Oh, he's only got 56 gold.
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Alright. Let's see about this temple. Ice wraiths? What are ice wraiths doing? That can't be right. At least it doesn't make any sense to me. Does this look like a place that an ice wraith would hang out? That's weird. And what is this? Oh.
So?
God, it's so weird. Look how fast it is, right? Insane. The only trade-off that you make with Elemental Fury, I guess maybe there's a couple of things, but the effect doesn't work on enchanted weapons. And it doesn't work with bows, unfortunately. It does not increase your rate of fire with a bow, which is too bad, because that would be really fun. Alright, looks like that's the temple. Here's a Dwemer ruin. Cogwinaz. thought there was some kind of book or something here that gave you a quest for this place, but I guess not. I think the path of the mountain is over here. Yeah, here we go. And look at this. Dragon skeletons. Half buried under the ash.
Here in his temple, that they have forgotten, that we might remember.
These guys are like zombies.
Far from ourselves, he grows ever near to us. Our eyes once were blinded.
Now through him do we see.
Our hands once were idle.
Osla, please! You must listen to me!
Now through
Isra,
them does he
can you hear me?
You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Who are you?
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people, or avenge them.
Save them from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves, and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
This Mirak tried to have me killed.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
These guys are a little tougher.
That we might remember.
Alright, let's go inside. And, hold on just a second. Okay. Alright, sorry about the brief blue screen there.
Are you ready to help
Just
me?
wanted
We
to
should not delay.
double check that the stream was still going.
To the temple.
So I did have a game crash earlier, as well as a stream interruption for reasons unknown.
There's something wrong here.
Landed right on his head. Yikes. What's in here?
Take your time. I shall follow you when you are ready.
Poison, don't need that.
I must not fail my people.
What do you know about Mirak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. a priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstein for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it. We must find out what is at work here.
Find them. Over here.
Someone there. We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Mirak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
Oh. Oops. Tried to jump over it. Don't need that. Better quick save.
I've got a bad feeling about it. I just can't get over how fun Elemental Fury is. That is just awesome. Dragon Scourge. See you later. Dragon Scourge. Not anymore. Restless Draugr, even less of a problem. I think this circles back around where I came from. Grab this chest. And I'm pretty sure... Oops.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through this trap. I have no doubt.
Whoa.
Thank you. Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems. Let us hope
kidding.
that is the last of these traps.
That's probably the way back. Oh. Oh, never mind. And once again, that's good game design, good level design by Bethesda. They obviously very deliberately set it up so that you can see what you're opening, what door the button opens, even though it's not directly adjacent to the door.
You won't win.
Does it use more stamina with elemental fury though?
There was no other way it could end.
Alright. Moving on to the Sanctum. Let's see what's in here.
I do not know what it is Mirac learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to have been a cruel one. I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long ago. I knew I heard something. Now we end this. Is someone there? Gone now, I suppose. Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
See if I can remember where I'm supposed to go here.
By the Omega!
That was overkill. Oh, that was rough.
Thank you for your protection, Omega.
Oh, that's right, it's this way.
How much deeper can this be? I had been told that Mirac's power was great, but to have built so large a temple. It cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
Ooh, here's our first word of power from Dragonborn. Dragon aspect. That's right.
Something feels wrong. Brace yourself. Who's there? Now we end it.
Yeah, I think it does use extra stamina during Elemental Fury.
Again.
Okay, and so this is the door. I know that took me a while to find the first time I played this. Quick save again. There's a hidden door on the other side of the room.
Dead end? Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
What I need is this.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up.
Yep.
This
And
must
same
be it.
again.
Let us move quickly.
Even though the handle is way over here, they still designed the level so that the player would have a direct line of sight to the door that opens. Because usually you don't want, as a game developer, you don't want people to get lost while they're playing your game.
I wonder if there's something here that tells the story.
Because being lost leads to frustration, and frustration leads to turning off the game, maybe putting in another disc, playing something else.
I do not recognize this statue. We passed by a few of them earlier. They are becoming more frequent. It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Even further down. Actually, I think I mentioned this the first time I played this. I'd like to see a complete view of this area from the outside, just to see how tall it is, or how deep.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
More dragon bones. Once again, Elemental Fury, Draugr Death Overlord. No problem. It's amazing.
Finish this!
Okay, what's in here? They're still tripping over rocks in there. I don't think I realized that Freya used magic. She's got a flesh spell active. That being some sort of alteration spell that gives her increased armor rating. Oh, that's right.
There are dark magics at work here. Ready yourself.
The first black book.
It seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
Let's read it.
What are you doing?
Not messing around here, Lydia. What the heck?
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have done little beyond killing a few dragons. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond.
And that's the
You
dragon
have no
aspect,
power
shout.
here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
Seekers, I think they're called. They're the servants of Hermaeus Mora, and the inhabitants of the realm of Apocrypha.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but...
And Hermaeus Mora is the name of the Daedra, whose name I couldn't remember earlier. I'm not really sure. I saw Mirak on a dragon.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Somehow reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Thorn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Speaking of Apocrypha, maybe some of you guys who are anime fans will have heard about the Fate Apocrypha movie coming out at some point. I don't really know when it's supposed to be released, but I myself am a huge fan of the Fate series. In fact, I would even go so far as to say that Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is my favorite anime. Where is she going?
You see, we must tell Storn what we have seen.
Alright, so let's go. Or at least that's usually what I'll say when people ask me. Because it's so hard to choose, and really...
The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it.
Even besides that, it's difficult to say. Like, some stuff...
Still there is a good sign.
Well, here's an example. I also really like Sword Art Online. And depending on who you talk to, Sword Art is either the most amazing show ever, or it's a piece of crap. And I freely admit that it is definitely not perfect, but I still highly enjoyed it, and I don't think it deserves quite as much hate as it gets.
I have returned. There is yet hope.
So that is definitely up there with my favorites, but I can't really say it's my favorite of all time, or favorite that I've ever seen.
No,
just because the later seasons just don't compare to the first one. And I also really like Nisekoi.
But how is that possible?
But I don't know if I can say that's my favorite anime.
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Because
tell Storm what has happened.
they didn't animate the whole story, basically. The anime only got 2 seasons. But luckily the manga did finish, actually just pretty recently.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
I've seen Mirak.
Really? How?
I read a book in Mirak's temple and went somewhere. He was there.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone. and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him. Are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn?
I am indeed.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
What does it mean if we're both Dragonborn?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control. Allmaker Shelter.
Next objective. We've got some walking to do. So let's get to it. But anyway, what I was saying earlier, if you like manga and or anime, I consider Nisekoi a must-read. One of my favorite book series that I've ever read. That and Rurouni Kenshin, which I've talked about before. Also, Full Metal Alchemist. I recently watched through all of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I had honestly forgotten how fantastic that show is. Just the character development and the plot and everything. God, that's insane! That is insane damage. Still possible. Where is this? Oh, I wonder if it's above me. Is this something here? I don't know. I think they're on the cliff above me. But, what else? Chronicles of the Cursed Sword. Another great manga, although technically not a manga. I don't remember the term exactly, but in fact it is a Korean series. That unfortunately has not been fully translated into English, which is a damn shame. I'm really disappointed about that. I would love to be able to read the rest of that one day. Lambert, I can't see you. Not quite. I was hoping it would kill him in one hit, but no such luck.
It takes a strong will to command a dragon's soul. Perhaps you aren't as powerful as you think. We will meet again soon.
Well, we can still learn the word of power, even if we didn't get that dragon soul. And this word is part of Bend Will. So, let's unlock that first word. This unfortunately doesn't do anything, I don't think, until you have all 3 words. But this I will get. Quick save since it's been a while. Now I can go back to the village and we'll see what's going on at this windstone. Stone is over here. We passed it on the way to Saren's Watch. I gotta go this way. No, it's on the other side. No, we can make it. There's...
By night, we were playing.
What by day was stolen.
Far from our side.
He grows every Our eyes once were lonely.
This is some dark magic. It has to be.
Here's another creepy enemy.
There's something wrong here.
And everyone made it, right? Yep.
I must be going mad. But then so must everyone else.
And what are we doing here? Talk to Storm. I want a quick save. Because if you are looking to perfect this game, get every achievement or trophy, this guy has to survive
Thank
this.
you, my friend. You have set
which
us
I think normally he will. Really the only time you would have to be careful is if you are a magic using character. Or especially if you use some of the big area of effect spells from the destruction tree, like fireball and stuff like that, or chain lightning. Anything that hits an area or multiple targets can be dangerous there, because you will, or I should say you can kill those people who are working there as you're trying to fight the lurker. And if that Daor is his name, woodcutter. If woodcutter dies, then one of the Dragonborn quests becomes impossible to start.
Fire!
I could have just walked down that. So, when you do this first wind stone, you want to make sure that the guy called Woodcutter survives. Otherwise you won't be able to do that quest. And as a matter of fact, I speak from experience. In fact, that is exactly what happened to me on my first character that I played, and you can actually see most of that playthrough on YouTube. Unfortunately, you can't see all of it because I got a little lax in my exporting the Twitch video to videos, I should say, to YouTube, and so I actually waited too long and ended up losing multiple streams worth of footage. But anyway, that playthrough is the spell sword.
The air is different.
And so I used a
We
lot
are
of destruction
safe,
magic,
which
and
means you
I'm pretty
have
sure I burned
succeeded.
him to death, and so I couldn't do that quest. Your people are free.
So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you.
What do we do now?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Miraak is doing, but it may slow his progress.
That's not enough. I need to stop Miraak now.
I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Miraak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
Tell me more about it then.
Miraak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here. Allmaker shelter.
Alright. So, I think I want to do this first. And actually, I realized I forgot. Each of those stones that you can cleanse, each one gives you a power that you can use. Although for most of them you can only get it, or you can only use it once, and then you have to go back to the stone and activate it again in order to use it again, which I think you will see here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so I guess this one is different, but like I said, most of the other ones, I want to go directly south. Most of the other ones, if you use the power, you have to go back to the stone and acquire it again. Yeah, maybe I do need some more stamina. Tend to run out pretty quick, even with unburdened and 200. Alright, so I'll need bend will again. These are Reeklings. Oh, we got cultists. That's so good. It's unbelievably good. Oh, before I forget. So this one gives you a conjure werebear. Yeah, so this one is what I described. Single use then must be reacquired at the stone. Suppose I can quick save. And how far am I going to this other one? Too far. I don't want to walk that far. Let's go back to Raven Rock. Because there is one very close to town. And here's Mirok with his sword. And that sword, actually, if you're interested, Mirok's sword has the highest base damage of any one-handed weapon in the game, if I remember right. I think it is all one-handed weapons, not just swords, one-handed swords. But personally, I never wanted to use it, just because I think it's really ugly.
Miserable. Just miserable. And when the world shall look.
And when the world shall see. So where do you hail from?
Skyrim, born and raised.
Have any kinfolk?
Why are these two here?
As the wife of the second counselor of Raven Rock, it would be my pleasure to help you any way that I can.
Just a brother.
Must have a weapon. Oh, I switched to Elemental Fury.
Lives in Raven.
That's quite a distance from here. What's his trade? He a blacksmith as well?
Nah. Finds things people are looking for. Never.
A second one? Yeah, I really don't know what the deal is with all the tentacle stuff is in this DLC. All these creepy enemies.
Best soup jam I've ever tasted over for wretched Netch. Worth every coin.
So I did get the power from this stone as well, which is Bones of the Earth. Huh. That's more useful for magic-focused characters. So basically what it does is give you maximum armor rating for 30 seconds.
You think you have it bad? Try walking the ball with me.
What happened?
If I could only get my hands on Mirak, I'd make him pay for playing with my mind.
Alright, quick save again. And let's see. Might do some kind of miscellaneous stuff around here. Though, let's see. Just looking for the blacksmith. Well, suppose I will make this trek out to the Waterstone. Which is this way. What is this? Oh, emerald geode. Oh, some gold. I don't need gold anymore, now that my smithing is maxed. Here's Bloodscalp Barrow. I remember this from last time, my previous playthrough. He changed his tune pretty quick. Nothing useful here. Where's this other enemy? What's this? Scrolled note. Must be a... What? Which way is it? There we go. I really don't know what hit me there. Did he actually... Oh, he shot me through the floorboards, didn't he? The gap in the floor. Let's see. What'd he hit? Yeah, he was standing right there and he shot me through here. Yep. Nice. I like that. That's good attention to detail. That this isn't just an invisible wall between the planks. I like that. Make sure you don't have any of those. What? I can't shoot through that? Kind of moments. And I do want to go in here. Because I think the second...
Oh.
I think the second word of dragon aspect is in here.
I'm gonna blade you.
Is that so? Going through this place kind of backwards.
Listen, did you hear something?
Get him!
What does bend will do? Oh, missed him. Reload. Lydia put him down with extreme prejudice. Oh, can you not go backwards? Oh, wait. Oh, was that just... I think that was just the prompt to talk to her, not to activate anything. Maybe you can't go backwards. Seems like it. Isn't there... Lots of new books in this. Man, is it dark over here. In this DLC. Oh, and this is a quest book. I think. No? Oh, I guess it doesn't trigger unless you have to get the quest first, and then you're supposed to find the book. Yeah, I guess I'll have to come back here. Properly.
Is that one of the old... Huh?
Okay, so, back to business. The Waterstone. And the Death Brand quest gets you what people say is the best armor in the game. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's definitely very good, and it's basically a unique Stalrim set. So it looks like Stalrim armor, but it's all enchanted with unique enchantments. Here's the stone. I still got Bend Will equipped. We got some cultists in this.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Well,
Here,
look no further.
That's the true voice. Guess it's all clear.
It's just... It's so insane.
Think we've got to get back to our ship now.
I wonder if that's intended. Alright, and then this power... I don't know. Could be useful, I guess, but... It heals everyone. So, even enemies. I assume. But man, I can't believe how much damage Elemental Fury does. Killed it with the first hit. I guess everyone ran off.
Dragonborn.
Okay. That's quick save. Now, one more. Oh, it's so far to tell me through. Although I don't think it's really as far as it looks like. Alright, so let's head south. And what is this here? The ramshackle trading post. Meet me here at midnight. The ebony arrow. Wonder what happens if you... Oh, and here it is. There are, I believe, 5 of these lockboxes around the island. And in each one, they're all at these kind of trading post locations, and each one has an East Empire pendant like this. So, I'm wondering if there isn't some kind of side quest that involves them. And this should be... Oh, look at the fox. Pretty sure I know what this place is. Yeah. What's this? Oh, that's right. Oh. And there is Tel Mithrin with the Red Mountain in the background. Still spewing ash, it looks like. That's really cool. Seeing it from a distance like that. And here is the final stone. The Sunstone.
That they have forgotten.
Who's here?
Here do we toil, that we might
Go! So let's see how this compares when I don't use elemental fury.
Get him!
Good.
Yeah, I think I was going to mention it earlier. It seems like somehow Elemental Fury either does...
I've heard tales of the mushroom towers of Morrowind. Never thought I'd see one.
It seems like with Elemental Fury you do increased damage, or like hit more times or something. Because you could see there, it took two dual power attacks, not just one. Alright, so I'm gonna do this while I'm right here.
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting Master Neville?
No.
Master Nelloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Nelloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
It's on your head if something goes wrong.
That sounds
Just let me get back inside
a little suspicious, huh? So basically he's attempting to do a conjuration spell, but he can't seem to get it right.
I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while.
I hear you know where to find black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? What could you know of them?
I found one. I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I have to know what Mirak knows if I want to stop him.
Mirak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Yes. You may have noticed he's trying to return to Solstheim.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced.
Do you know where I can find another black book?
Oh yes. They're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
You have a black book?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Why won't the book you have here help me?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island. And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Mirak's power derives from it.
So you know where to find this book? The one connected with Mirak?
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
The Dwemer? What do they have to do with this?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at the book.
Tuna Chardak, then. Follow me.
Alright. Well, first of all, I want to... Oh, I thought I needed to... Oh. In that case, lead on. I thought I had to go and talk to Storm again. Let's see if,
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
what is this place?
Tel Mithrin. It's the home of Master Neloth. You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
Are you one of Neloth's apprentices?
No, Talvis is his apprentice.
Talvis,
I'm his
that's his
steward.
name.
I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithrin.
He lives in a giant mushroom?
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
Tart bones? That doesn't even make sense. I'll just ignore that part.
Sounds like he's doing homework. And there's a silt strider over there. Basically a beast of burden and transport. And that's something like a giant floating jellyfish. Though it seems like they have some kind of hard carapace. I suppose they wouldn't be very good at carrying stuff if they were squishy.
Reminds me of the standing stones back home.
All the reapers are still hanging out. Right, looks like we're headed over here. It's the Dwemer Ruin.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
Alright. So, we've got bandits. Reavers, as they're called, and... Oh yeah, I was gonna test this. forgot I was on cooldown. Oh yeah, you sure can. Oh, way farther than I needed to. I gotta wait for him to...
The Dwemer and the Chardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it.
I was gonna say, how did you get inside the first time then?
Just inside.
Just about level 33.
So
Well,
tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could.
This.
No, you have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way to the boilers. Follow me.
Oh.
I don't know why Lydia always says that when you... I guess it's one of her lines if you, like... I don't know.
Charda, the city of 100 towns. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering, now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, they only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it. Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved
I'll
to
take
the
your
lower
word for
levels,
it.
perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance.
Alright, heading into the workshop. Okay. Well, that was easy. But
I hope the rest of the cubes are
Yeah.
this easy to find. These must be the great workshops of Nachardak. Impressive. Even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete autonomy in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here.
There we go.
It looks like we'll need to lower the water level to make any more progress. Ah, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next cube. Fascinating.
Oh wow. Just expecting to be able to get all the way over here. Daedric arrows. Oh, that's right. I can go here. That's right, but I can't do anything here while the water level is down here. I think this just... Oh. Oh yeah, and this raises the bridge. Another adept chest. Easy enough. That's the chest that I saw earlier. Oh, here we go. And here is the cube that I saw earlier.
Unfortunately, the cube tree shuts down the corresponding pumps. We'll have to be careful.
Dwemer confirmed transfer. God. Autonomous robots and cubes. It's kind of unbelievable that they're making another Transformers movie, huh? Although, to be fair, this one looks fairly interesting, at least.
Let's see where this leads.
And I suppose they're enjoyable enough movies. Just not much substance. These guys are new to the Dragonborn DLC, or they're unique to the Dragonborn DLC, I should say. they have, they do that, which is pretty annoying. Their projectiles have a chance of staggering you like that. Hey, that's worrying. I hope Lydia didn't drown. Oh, she didn't. I just don't want to hit her. There we go. Another grand soul gem filled. Okay, she just made it. Because I was just reading that sometimes your followers can die to like poison and stuff from that downed state. Oh, this is where we came in. Presumably that. Oh right, we couldn't have gone that way. So I wasn't sure if she was gonna drown or something if she was underwater. In that downed state. That's why it's good to have followers like Serana. One of the many reasons that Serana is so awesome is that she is marked as essential, which basically means that she can never die under any circumstances. And that is opposed to characters like Lydia, for example. Lydia is just a house Carl, and so she is not marked as essential, which means that if she does go into that downed state, if I accidentally hit her, then I would kill her, which is not good. I remember reloading saves many a time playing this game because I had accidentally killed her. Alright, so here we have another puzzle. Let's see.
I'd guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need...
Nope,
that's
figured it out.
Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
Oh, is that golden cloak that he's got?
No match for mine.
I hate when that happens. I backpedal just enough. Where's this one come from? I think I need to go over here. What's this?
I have an idea. I'll wait here here and retrieve this cube once you find the last one within. Good luck.
Alright. Actually, I think I can go through this door here. Do I have any left, though? Yeah. And here's the last cube. And it looks like we're swimming.
Do you have
now.
the cube? Good, good. Then I'll take this cube and we can be on our way. Watch out. Water's rising even higher. Both pumps shut down. That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have 5 cubes. Exactly what we need.
Oops. Farther this way. Always the amulets of Arcade.
Now we can finally see about getting those boilers started.
Need amulets of Talos, game. But actually, I was saying something about that before I got cut off the first time. Is that it's not a big deal if I don't end up getting the 5 amulets and doing the exploit. That won't bother me. The water halfway up. Now, where is Noah? There he is.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers. Here. I picked up this cube for you. Shall we get on with it? That seems to have done it. Good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but at least it's finally done. Look out! Another steam Centurion!
Centurion Master. These maces are awesome. Just on their own.
I'm going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. So, it'll be a simple
No mark
matter
for
to
death,
release
no
the
elemental fury. No enchantments even. And they do that much damage. I might have to use maces more often in this game. Or maybe I'll do two-handed weapons next time. Or at one time. So I tend to gravitate towards one-handed swords. And there we go.
At last. I hope it was worth it. Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are known to drive many people insane. Oh, good. Be sure to say hello to her mayor's
That's funny. Do you hear Lydia say, "Not again"? And these always bring you into third person for some reason.
I know you, champion. The argument in Flame was only the beginning.
There's a message in the chat.
Is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded.
I will check that momentarily.
Sate your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of the search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the lure of Apocrypha will call you back. It is your fate.
Alright, let me check that message. Legendary Metal 8. Hello. Thanks for checking out the stream. Don't I recognize your name? I think you've been in here before. Alright, let's activate this scribe. And made it. Oh, you're a follower. In that case, thank you very much for returning to the stream. And for following in the first place. Oh, getting smacked by tentacles here. So this is the Dragonborn DLC. And my goal for this playthrough is to learn every dragon shout before I defeat Alduin. So I've already completed the Dawnguard DLC, and as you can see, of course, I'm in the process of going through Dragonborn. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with all these tentacles in this DLC. Oh, it's so good. Element of Fury. OP. What do these things do? Oh, it opens the door. Solitaire, yeah. Solitaire is also extremely good. What am I doing here? Open this one. Whoa! 6 viewers coming in? Welcome, everyone. I think this is what I want. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. Joining me as we do some Skyrim Dragonborn DLC. And this character is Yaromir, the ultimate Dragonborn. Or rather, he will be the ultimate Dragonborn at some point. Because I will be obtaining every shout in the game. Level up. Watch popular MMOs. Alright, see you, Legendary Metal. Thanks for joining the stream, albeit briefly. I hope I'll see you again. Let's see, I don't know if I have any... Just hang on to all those points. Don't really need any perks at the moment. Alright. Oops, don't want to stand in that. Who would have guessed? Don't stand in the ooze. Alright. Should not follow this all the way down here. What's going on here? Got my Twitch page open on my laptop next to me, and it's saying that I'm offline. And I'm not sure if I'm going the right way here. Lurker. But, luckily, Elemental Fury is absolutely ridiculous. We can take care of him, no problem. Feeling like I'm going the wrong way here. What's this? Chapter 4. Guess I did go the right way. Wow. Ebony shield. Not useful to me though. Actually, this has a good enchantment on it, which I might use at some point. Soldiers. Alright, and here we go. Epistolary Acumen. And so these black books give me a choice of powers.
Done, my champion. Your journey towards enlightenment has finally led you here to my realm, as I knew it would.
What do you want of me this time?
You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained. You are Dragonborn, like Mirak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power.
Yes, I came here to learn Mirak's secrets.
All that he knows, he learned from me. I know what you wanted. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here, then, is the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him. Mirak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
What's your price?
Knowledge. For knowledge. The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
What if the Skull refused to give up their secrets?
My servant Mirak would have found a way to bring me what I want. So will you, if you wish to surpass him. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
Alright. I hate talking to Hermaeus Mora, because he talks so slowly. Alright, so, like I was saying, before that whole conversation, all these black books give you a choice of 3 powers, but you can only pick one. So, let's see. Oh yeah, this is the one I chose last time I played this DLC. Gives my Unrelenting Force Shout more damage and a chance to disintegrate enemies. This is when I kill an enemy with Fire Breath. Summons a worm. Fire Worm. And Frost Breath encases foes in ice. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Force again. Unfortunately, it's a pretty low chance to disintegrate, but That's alright. Okay. So, returning to Solstheim.
Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
I talked to Hermaeus Mora.
You're still acting surprisingly sane, too. What did she have to say? He must have wanted something from you.
He wants the secrets of the skull in exchange for teaching me the third word.
What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learns some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful Dragonborn that ever lived.
Second most? We'll see about that. Alright. Oh. This must be scripted then. It's a named dragon.
Soon Miran will return to resume his rightful throne over.
This dragon has the same voice as Arthur. He's actually also the voice of Mario. Someone was actually just telling me that the other day.
When Miran returns, all will bow before
you. Shoot it right down his throat. Gold, don't need the...
It takes a strong will to command the dragon's soul. Perhaps you aren't as powerful as you think.
I wonder if the dragon captured and died. It would make a fascinating test.
So they don't get this same either. Save again. And now we'll head back to the Skull Village.
Theor, you must be calm. I'm sure there's a good reason Baldur left us.
Something isn't right, Fenari. I feel it in my bones and I smell it in the air. Baldur wouldn't leave without telling someone.
Don't worry yourself over nothing, Dior. Do you want a head full of grey hairs before you've seen 40 winters?
It makes my heart heavy that you don't believe me, Fenari. Baldur could be in danger and you will do nothing. If you won't help me, then I'll ask the Allmaker to send someone else who can. I am in no mood to talk, outsider. One of the Skull has gone missing.
Who's missing?
It is Baldur Ironshaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village.
Did anything unusual happen around the time of his disappearance?
I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you ask, I did see something in the woods on the day he disappeared. I saw two elves in the far distance dragging something behind them. Hunters often visit our land, so I thought little of it.
Where were they headed?
South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of Baldur. The Skull would be grateful.
Alright. And so that is the missable quest. So if that guy, Dior, if he dies in the process of cleansing the stones, you won't be able to get that quest.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
I spoke to Hermaeus Mora. He asked for the secrets of the skull.
Hermaeus Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
He said it's the only way he'll teach me the final word of Mirak's shout.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
You mean you'll give him what he wants?
Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Herma Mora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Herma Mora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
I hope you know what you're doing.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must fail. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the Old Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father, as always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
The Skull healed of their secrets.
I don't think he was ready for that. How is he alive?
Father! No, stop!
I won't. I won't not for you.
Do something!
Dragonborn, you have delivered me the gift I requested. In return, I'll keep my promise as befits a Prince of Oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Done! I think he knew what would happen. He saw it. Go! My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then! Kill Mirak! Do not fail.
Alright. Let's unlock these last two words. And on that note, I'm going to hard save. So pardon the blue screen while I'm in the system dialog. And that will be all for tonight's stream. So thank you so much everyone who came out and watched. I will be streaming tomorrow as well at around the same time, 6 or 6:30 p.m. or so, and that's US Central Time, which I believe is what is it? It's like standardized time -6 or something. GMT -6, something like that. But anyway, about 6:30 United States Central Time. Alright, and with that, my name is Eric. This has been the Uncanny Stream, and I will see you soon.